How did this innocent little apricot cookie get in between a South African political battle? 'Cause his flavor holds no punches, that's why. Flaky, buttery, eggy pie crust is filled with heaping spoonfuls of apricot preserves and topped with the silkiest, sexiest coconut cream you've ever laid eyes on. Hertzoggies are a South African treat that's kind of like a tassie/biscuit/tart situation popularized by the Afrikaans in the early 1900s. This recipe combines all the great culinary influences that made up the Afrikaans community with flavors and techniques inspired by the Dutch, Malaysian, and Muslim population and, of course, indigenous Africans. To make these delicious cookies, combine flour, butter, and lots of baking powder for that extra floof. Rubbing in the butter helps moisten the flour and make a nice sandy texture. Add in the egg yolks and a little bit of cold butter and mix until everything makes a really nice dough. Oh, and how did they get in the middle of a political battle? Well, these cookies were actually sort of a protestation cookie coming from the Afrikaans community. They were originally used for protesting the British, that is. It's said that the Malay and Muslim bakers came together with Dutch techniques and produced a cookie that was used to support a guy by the name of J.B.M. Hertzog, who made some big promises about equality. Spoiler alert, his idea of equality did not actually apply to everyone. But that's a story for another video. Anyway, these cookies were first used to support him as he ran for prime minister and then later used again to protest against him after he made some crappy decisions that he didn't originally promise. There were actually 2 cookies used during this campaign. This cookie with cream was called a Hertzoggie, and the cookie without cream is called a smoothie. Smoothie comes in second both in the election and in flavor, so we went with the Hertzoggie for this video. Make the election-winning cream with a bit of egg whites, cream of tartar, and granulated sugar sprinkled in a little at a time. Whip that mess until it gets stiff peaks, and then fold in some crushed sweetened coconut flakes. See what I mean? No wonder this guy won. Hertzoggies came to be a popular South African sweet that is found in most bakeries. They're often served with a steaming cup of tea and also eaten as a dessert during Eid in the Malay community. A once polarizing cookie now represents the heritage of a diverse nation founded in the South African region, a company of people who decided to speak out and fight for justice in the most delicious way they knew how. Give these Hertzoggies a try and see why these fruity sweets bring everybody to the table.